Folks, I got a lot of information on Diddy's pre-sentencing report. And like I said, okay, like I predicted, it's not good for him. But before I do and get into it, folks, I'm going to ask you for a couple of favors. You will notice that Lindy no longer is my moderator. We had a mutual understanding, okay? I cannot do a live show at times that she wants. Okay, I'm a renegade, always been a renegade, and I'll always be a renegade. And I had to do things on my own time. Okay, thank you, Alma, Pamela, Agent Orange. Thank you for coming, folks. Uh, so there was no bad feelings on my part when we had a nice phone call yesterday. We had a nice phone call today. Okay, uh, so I don't have a moderator, and I apologize if people come in and they say bad things and nasty things. YouTube normally does a good job of eliminating those people. Now, we got information, my son did, off of Pacer. The pre-sentence report is under seal, and the only ones that have that is the judge, the prosecution, and Diddy's defense lawyers. But there's hundreds of letters going back and forth between them. So we were able to decipher it all, and we came out with what the pre-sentencing report has established. All right, and there's a lot of things there. Enhancements. I told you there'd be enhancements. There are multiple of them. Okay. Hang on, let me get that. I wrote something down. Okay. And folks, I want you to do me a favor. Okay. Leave in the comments. All right. Before I tell you how much time I think he will get, I want you folks to write in the comments and tell me how much time you think he will get. Okay, let's go. Probation recommends a guidelines range of 70 to 87 months imprisonment based on a total offense level of 27 and a criminal history category of 1. The calculation premise is on a base offense level of 14 pursuant to USSG enhancements. Okay? Oh, new me, I'll tell you about my book, okay? When I get finished with this. Okay, that I'm reading right now. You will enjoy it. Promise you. Yet the probation office in the government asked the court to do just that. Probation recommends guidelines enhancement based on acquitted conduct and the imposition of a sentence 5 times longer than the average sentence for Mann Act defendants with similar criminal history, and justifies this lengthy sentence based upon their enhancements. The calculation premise on a base offensive on a base level of 14, a 4-point enhancement for fraud and coercion under 2G1. I don't have to read that. Point enhancement for role in the offense under and based on a grouping of Mann Acts that they put together. Now, folks, the Diddy's lawyers have written an over 200-page letter to the judge. That must have upset the judge. But prosecution, all right, is asking for 20 years plus. So we won't know until the next week, I think, is October 3rd. We're getting there very closely. Now, after this here, with this information, I'll tell you what I predict. And don't forget, all right, I want you to leave in the comments what you predict. I would really respect that, folks. Okay? I'm predicted that he's going to get between 7 to 12 years. I might be wrong, I might be right. That's my prediction. I feel very strongly that he's going to be enhanced for the gun charge. Okay? More than one. Okay? So I can understand why the prosecution asking for 20 or more. Okay? But we'll see. Okay? First, you're going to have to go back and go from the beginning to see what it's about. Okay? It's about the pre-sentence report of what we were able to ascertain from Pacer. Okay? Of exactly what's going on now, what that probation is. It's under seal. Okay? Evan, I am so young, you got no idea, my friend. People tell me I'm too old to be here. Yeah, I thank the Lord every day He gives me on this earth, folks. Okay? So that I can come and be with you folks. So, folks, if you haven't subscribed to my channel yet, please do. Like, subscribe, all those other good things. You know what to do. Okay? And, folks, there you go. That's what that's about. Okay? Now, I've been saying for a long time that he's going to be enhanced. It happened to me. The gun charge is a 924C gun charge. That's for one gun, one charge. How many times during the trial did you hear that Diddy had a gun? So that could be, he can get just that alone. You remember, he wasn't charged with a gun charge. He was charged with a RICO Act, which he was found not guilty of. But however, the judge can give him, I don't care what his lawyers say, a mandatory sentence. And you know, for all those people out there that got these civil lawsuits, boy, Diddy's lawyers put him in a jackpot with what they said on that. And I'm going to tell you that at another time, okay? And we'll discuss that. You got it right, Everett, on ship him home, all right? No, he has not been sentenced yet. That comes October 3rd. This is the pre-sentencing report. So don't forget that, folks. And October 3rd, he'll be sentenced. And you know, I don't know why, but his lawyers wrote a letter to the judge asking for permission that he wears regular clothes when he goes. He's got a hearing in a couple of days, and then he's got sentencing. Okay? So that's the normal thing. Every inmate has a choice whether to go in your prison garb or that they give you, or you can put your own clothes on. Okay? Uh, you know, somebody brings a suit or a pair of pants and a sport coat to the prison, and you can put it on if you want to. Okay? A lot of guys chose not to. A lot of people do. Okay? They want to look like normal people in the courtroom. Okay? Because the answer is yes, Marlis. Uh, is that right? Jimmy settled or dropped? Agent Orange, who you talking? Jimmy who? Huh? Okay, good. Thank you. Well, we got a lot of nasty comments, and for you people, I apologize. I do not have a moderator, but I believe in freedom of speech, and everybody has the freedom to say what they want. All right, some people come out here. All right, they're very disrespectful people who leave nasty remarks. Pay no attention to them because I don't. Okay, I don't let them bother me. All right. So, folks, I wanted to share that with you. Anybody got any questions? All right. Everything was wrong with Vietnam. Jeffrey, I can't even figure out what you're saying. If you can't write something more intelligent, don't write it all, please. All right. Folks, I wanted to share that with you. So, leave in your comments how much time you think he's going to get. Okay? Or has he paid somebody off? We don't know. We won't find out until October 3rd, which is a little more than a week away. Agent Orange, yes, I should have a moderator, okay? But I gotta have somebody that's gonna be available when I go on. I can't set myself that I'm gonna be on at this time and that time. I don't live my life like that there, okay? And so, you know, I'll find a moderator that could work with me on that basis, okay? And thank you, thank you, so, Psychology, okay? Appreciate that. Yes, I have been at the Playboy Mansion. Yes, I know who you have, okay? So, folks, that's it. All right. So please leave a comment, like, subscribe if you haven't yet. Okay. I didn't plan to. This is my first time I've ever done one. There's my gal, Keisha Taylor. How are you, honey? Okay. Uh, well, a lot of people call me Jeffrey a Mafia Boss. Okay. They call me the Mob Boss of Hollywood. It's right here in my book here, The Accidental Gangster. Hey, would you believe, I was so happy today. I got not a lot of money. I got about $28 from Barnes and Noble. So some people do go to Barnes and Noble and buy books online. It's available online at Barnes and Noble, and it's available online on Amazon. Okay, but I was a little surprised because I don't get much activity from Barnes and Noble. Now, somebody asked me earlier, what book am I reading? There's an author, his name is Daniel De Silva. He's an excellent author, excellent writer, written several books on a guy named Gabriel Allen, who is, in the is really intelligent. He's been all around the world doing different things. But this guy writes his books, fiction and nonfiction. So there's a lot of education there. Okay? Hey, Crazy Chris, you're on the ship? Huh? Yeah, Crazy Chris. Unfortunately, because we're on such different hours, uh, Lindy and I decided that we had to part ways because I can't be here at a certain time every day. Okay? And I want to thank you for that, Crazy Kish. She's a great gal, and I give her all my love and respect. She did an awesome job. Yes, come in. Hey, buddy. Hello? Come in. How you doing? Yeah. It's my cleaners, folks. Hang on. Okay. How much are they, buddy?
26.
Huh?
26.
Here, come here. You got change?
No.
You got no change? Huh?
No change.
I got 21 then. I owe you 5.
You owe me 7 from last time.
Huh?
There is a balance from last time.
How much? So how much I owe you? Come on, I'm online, live
Oh, okay,
here.
okay.
How much I owe you?
26, 30, whatever.
26? You don't have no change.
34.
Huh?
34, including the balance.
It's 34?
Including the balance, yeah.
Well, why do you say include the balance? Here's 40, now you owe me 6.
Okay, sounds good.
Okay?
Thank you so much.
All right.
Have a great day.
Hey, folks, did you see what happened at Fox Studio today? I went there to do a live to show you people how quiet it is at Fox Studios. And while I'm filming, a guard came up to me and said that no filming allowed. Do you work here? I said, yes. He said, who do you work for? I said, Murdoch. Oh, okay, sir. All right. I said, thank you, I said, by the way, what's your name? He said, Vinny or Charlie, whatever it was. I said, I'll put a good word in for you. See, when you use Rupert Murdoch's name, you get in the Fox, folks. So it works. But so I wanted to share that with you, and I had to put that there in my, uh, yeah, he believed it. Folks, if you're convincing, you know how to talk, okay, you could do those things, okay? I've been doing those kind of things all my life, so, you know, uh, that's what I do. So, folks, I want to say that I thought that was quite funny. If you haven't seen the video, just go to my shorts. You can see it there. And, folks, I got a lot of live shows, that, a lot of videos that I've done. And you're right, Keisha. Keisha's on the ship. Folks, Keisha's a great girl there. Okay? Crazy. Where's my girl on the ship there? Where are you? Okay? All right? Oh, enjoy your trip. All right? Uh, oh, Charlie, you're so disrespectful. Charlie, what's your mother really think of you? I bet. I bet your mother don't think too highly of you. Okay? I don't know. Uh, People like to leave nasty things. Folks, laugh at it. Don't worry about it. Okay? No, I never have a guy bathe me. Okay? No way in this world. All right? So, folks, I want to thank you all for coming here today. If you haven't subscribe to my network yet. What are you waiting for? Okay? Don't cost you a penny. All right? And I appreciate you coming here. I'll be reporting more on this as I know it. And I did go for those who were with me this morning, I promised I would go up to that David D4, DVD4, whatever his name is. Okay, and I did do a video up there to show you the area where the car was found, the Tesla with the girl Celeste body in the trunk of that car. And I'm going to tell you, as I said earlier, the LAPD are investigating, and I'm going to tell you, they're much better than the federal government when they investigate because they keep their mouth shut. Okay? So, folks, you'll be seeing more of that. I'll see you all tomorrow at some time. God bless you all. Have a wonderful evening. And don't forget, be happy, enjoy life, because we only have one life, and it goes by quickly. Before you know it, you're going to be old like me. Okay? So make use of every moment of every day that you have on this earth. Okay? Crazy. Crazy. Chris, thank you so much, my dear. I appreciate that, Crazy. Chris just hit me up the thanks button with $5. Appreciate that there. If anybody else likes what I say, help me out, folks. I appreciate it all. So, Crazy Chris, I want you to have a great time. And please write me when you get back. Let me know that you're back. And I know those ships, you eat a lot of food. when you're there, right? Those dinners they have are great. I know that there on those ships. So God bless you, kid. You deserve. All right, you deserve it. See, there's a girl going out, having a good time, enjoying her life, and that's what we all should be doing. And I stopped watching cable news. The only news I watch now is my news in the morning. And folks, I feel so much better. I'm so much happier. I feel great. Okay? And folks who know me, okay, you know that I hate texting. So my friends, they text me, I pick up the phone, call back, yeah, okay. I'd rather have a conversation with people than me texting. I think texting should be used. Yeah, what's your ETA? I'm on my way. See you in 5. Okay? But people want to leave lengthy texts. Okay? And write to you all day long. Folks, don't do that with me. Okay? I hate it. I don't know about you folks, but I hate it. So, anyways, folks, have a blessed evening. As usual, all my love and respect to you all. God bless. Take care.